watch a lot of TV, so I feel like I have a pretty good grasp of what shows are truly criminally underrated, and here are my picks. Rutherford Falls, streaming free on Peacock. I don't understand why everybody isn't talking about this all the time. Largest staff of Indigenous writers in the history of American television. Etta Helms is in it. It's delightful. It's like Parks and Recreation, but a little bit more socially conscious and a little bit funnier. Ghosts is so funny. Maybe it's because I'm American, so I think anything British people do is funny, but pretty sure Ghosts is one of the funniest shows I've ever seen. Search Party is captivating and intense and hilarious and makes fun of chuggy culture while also just being really thrilling, so 10 out of 10 recommend. Before She Did I May Destroy You, She Did Chewing Gum. It's Michaela Cole, and this show is sweet and funny and weird and delightful. Misfits is definitely an acquired taste. It's also very British and very crass and very crude, but also kind of sweet and unbelievably funny. And that is Klaus from the Umbrella Academy.
I found out recently that our brains cannot tell the difference between fictional characters and real people. Meaning that when we lose somebody in a book, whether because they die or because you finish the book, your brain doesn't understand that that's not real and that you didn't know those people and you didn't fall in love with them or whatever. And so our natural response when finishing a book or going through fictional heartbreak is to mourn. It doesn't help anything. It doesn't help anything. I just know it now.
Welcome to a series where I pick a mainstream TV show and give you 3 underrated shows that are actually underrated for you to watch. If you like The Vampire Diaries, then you should try Light as a Feather, Beauty and the Beast, not the animated movie, or The Secret Circle. Grey's Anatomy fans, you should try The Resident, The Night Shift, or Saving Hope, and yes, that is Elijah. If you're obsessed with Criminal Minds, then you might like The Mentalist, Bull, or a personal favorite of mine, Rookie Blue. If you, like everyone else, can't stop watching Friends, then you should try out What I Like About You, Younger, or Happy Endings. All my Gossip Girl fans, I got you. You should try out Revenge, Famous in Love, or the reboot of Melrose Place. And lastly, for everyone missing Pretty Little Liars, you might like Nancy Drew, this major throwback eye candy, or my personal new favorite show, Cruel Summer. Comment below what shows you want to see next, and be sure to download our app Bingy to see what other shows people are talking about.
Better TV show, The Office or Friends?
The Office.
Friends.
Breaking Bad or The Walking Dead?
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead.
Shameless or Modern Family?
Modern Family.
Shameless.
Outer Banks or All American?
Outer Banks.
Outer Banks.
Family Guy or The Simpsons?
Family Guy.
Family Guy.
iCarly or Drake and Josh?
iCarly.
Drake and Josh.
WandaVision or Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
WandaVision.
Falcon.
Kicking It or Lab Rats?
Lab Rats.
Kicking It.
Wizards of Waverly Place or Zoe 101?
Zoe 101.
Zoe 101.
Fairly Odd Parents or SpongeBob?
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
If Netflix subscriptions were honest, part 2. A group of aspiring PacSun models make terrible decisions while fighting with rich kids with dumb names. Hot doctors say inspirational things and then die in a show that will make you say, that's still on. Tweens with a startling amount of video expertise make noises and say weird things about food. A badass mom wears blazers, a daughter complains, and a daughter's boyfriend tap dances. People who have an Instagram account and nothing better to do talk through a wall and then fight for a few weeks.
Here's some random TV show opinions that you don't have to agree with, and that's okay. Grey's Anatomy is not for straight people. It is honestly one of the only drama TV shows that I've seen bring up a plethora of real social issues and address them. Most Netflix originals nowadays are just the same story told over and over and over again in a different aspect. Like, the amount of Netflix original that Netflix has produced a first season of in the past year is quite literally insane, and they are all the exact same story. Adding on to that, Netflix is not going to be able to sustain all the Netflix originals it has put out in the last year because of the great demand for a season 2 for so many of them. A lot of the new, very more interesting ideas for modern TV are found in foreign films, but a lot of people can't sit down and read subtitles, so we'll never be able to expand to that genre. Black Mirror, Stranger Things, Omni Block, You, and La Casa de Papel are the best Netflix originals. You cannot tell me that Everything Sucks, The End of the Fucking World, Sex Ed, and I Am Not Okay With This aren't the exact same fucking TV show.
Here are the top 10 best crime shows. At number 10 is Quantico. At number 9 is Sherlock. At number 8 is CSI. At number 7 is Blue Bloods. At number 6 is Blacklist. At number 5 is True Detectives. At number 4 is NCIS. At number 3 is Law & Order Special Victims Unit. At number 2 is Psych. And at number 1, the best crime TV show, Criminal Minds.
3 websites you should know if you love watching TV. Number 1 is TIII.me. This tells you how long it takes to binge an entire TV show, 3 days for Game of Thrones. Number 2 is TVchart.benmiz.com. This gives you a rating graph of every episode in a TV series based on their IMDb score. Game of Thrones Season 8. Number 3 is TasteDive.com. Search for a TV show you liked. It'll give you other TV shows that you may like as well, similar to the one you typed in.
These are my top 10 favorite shows of all time. Number 10 goes to Rick and Morty. All memes aside, the show is really well written and it's really funny. Number 9 is American Horror Story. Not every season is good, but the good seasons are really, really good. Number 8 goes to Black Mirror. Just like American Horror Story, not every episode is fantastic, but the good episodes are masterpieces. Number 7 is Vinland Saga. I know I can't shut up about this show, but it's so good. Number 6 goes to The End of the Effing World. The show is dark and disturbing, but it's so well written and the characters are so interesting. Number 5 goes to Adventure Time. This is one of the most creative kid shows I've ever seen. Number 4 is The Mandalorian. Season 2 proved to me that this show is a masterpiece to me. Number 3 goes to Game of Thrones. This could have been the best TV show of all time, but the last 2 seasons are not that good. Second place goes to BoJack Horseman. It is illegal to have a show this good. God, it's so sad. For me, Breaking Bad is always number 1. There will never be a show as good as this.
A reader tells you what books are worth your money at Barnes and look at the cover. Everyone needs to read this book. Get ready for the waterworks. Like a therapy session in a book. Get ready for the waterworks part 2. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, Halsey wrote this.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me find a book.
Sure, what are you looking for?
Yeah, it's called The Song of Achilles.
You mean this one?
Yeah, that would be it. I'm also looking for a book called They Both Died. Yeah, that, okay, the other one I'm looking for is,
And while you're at it, I have this one. This one.
How did you even...
It's a gift.
This is my impression of every werewolf story I've ever read on Wattpad.
Wake up, wench. I loved you yesterday, but I'm suddenly in debt and feeling abusive, so I'm selling you to the local werewolf pack. Get up. Mom, okay, I've accepted it. Let me quickly get ready. I quickly put on a pair of light wash blue jeans, a gray Nike jacket, and white Converse. Then I quickly do makeup by slathering on lip gloss mascara, doing my eyeliner perfectly, putting on blush, and putting on highlighter, of course, and then straightening my hair. Silver droplets form in the corners of my eyes as I look back at my room, and then I get over it. I'm ambushed as soon as I leave my room, and blindfolded and gagged. When I wake up, I'm in the most beautiful room I've ever seen. Who are you? I'm Xavier Grayson, and you will show me respect, as I'm the alpha of this pack. He's the most beautiful male I've ever seen, with blue orbs, but I can't show weakness. I answer to no
Hash
one.
girl boss.
Feisty.
You have to be joking. People can see things when they're reading?
You're telling me there's people who don't visualize when they read? Like, there's not a movie playing in your head?
Wow. Can't believe it's over. I don't even know what to do with myself now. You could move on. Yeah, I could do that. Or...
Okay, so I never make videos like this, but a couple weeks ago I took a DNA test with my best friend Leo because he's adopted and he wanted to know more about his biological family. And 3 days ago we got our results back. Leo didn't find anything, but I apparently have a full-blooded sister that I have never seen, never heard about before. I have 3 younger brothers, and like I'm the oldest. Never talked about having an older sister, nothing like that. So I looked her up on Instagram, and we decided to meet up yesterday. And I found out that she's going to work at a summer camp in a week, so I signed up, and hopefully I'll get to know her more, and we can figure out why my parents kept her a secret for all these years. And Leo is going to be there. And that is You Have a Match by Emma Lord.
Oh my god, I'm totally freaking out. So last year, like about a year ago, I saw this guy. Like I was at a bus stop and I saw this guy through the window. We like locked eyes, and this sounds so cliche, but it was genuinely like, I feel like it was like love at first sight. Like I looked through the window, he looked at me, he started like kind of walking towards the bus, and like I didn't get off. And this whole year, I've spent this whole year looking for him, trying to find him. And my roommate had a party, and she was so excited I was going to meet her new boyfriend. Her new boyfriend is literally the guy from the bus stop, like the guy that I fell in love with at first sight. Did I get you guys again? One Day in December by Josie Silver.
For people who read books, do y'all like laugh if there's a joke?
Absolutely. Personally, for me, it's in through the nose. Or just a little giggle. Or when it's so good, I don't make a single sound.